Welcome to this course, and in this course we are going to learn about external table. In the last video session also we have learned about external table, and what we have done, we have created one table into the test DB and we are trying to access that test DB from DB2. For that we have created the external table. External table is not only used for Azure SQL DB, it will be used for on-prem to Azure SQL if you want to access the data or you want to access something from Oracle or something other external table, right? From that also you will able to do. So in this video session, what we are going to do, we are going to create the two table, one table, same table name into the this two, and trying to access the database, that table from one to other. How to do that? It is also same. So we will start now. So first I will go to the test DB and trying to create the one table. And this time I will create the same table only. So just wait. Okay, I went here, paste it. I created one table into the test DB and I'm inserting like BMW. It's on uh, test DB. Okay, so we will understood like this data which one we are getting it is from the text DB database. Okay, so I have inserted these two data record into this table and I will try to select star from car. And if you have not watched my previous video, please go and watch that video. So you can see it is giving like this data is coming from test DB and we are also available onto this. Same thing, what I will try to do, I will try to create this table into the DB2 uh, database. So I have created this and here I will change to DB2 and here also DB2. Okay, so I just insert it and now I will select. So I'm getting this is on the DB2 data. So what I have to do, I have to access. Now I am there in the DB2 and I have to access this test DB table, which one we have created. That table name was cars. How to access? So it is not possible like in our on-prem. What we will do, we will write just test DB and then we will give the DBO, that is a schema name, and then we will give the uh, table name and we will be able to access. But here it is not possible, right? For that, if because cross query will not work into the Azure SQL DB, for that we have to create external table. That one we are going to learn. Even we learned in the last video session. But here what we are going, what is the difference between, we have now two tables, same name table into the both database. Okay, so how to do this? So okay, we will try it. We are going to the DB2 database and we will try to access this test DB database from here. For that, what we have to do, we have to same thing, we have to create one master key. Go here and create master key in DB2. Then you have to create the credential. And of course, this credential has to be there. If it is not there, it will not work. So what we will do, we will just creating this credential. So this credential is where it has to be available. This credential has to be available into this, your source, right? We are standing on DB2, but that has to be available in this. So, but we have not created this demo user, right? Demo login. So demo login has to be there in the security and user has to be here, right? So it is not there. So what we'll do, we will, you can create before also. In my previous video, what we have done, we have created before, but here we are not creating now. What we'll do, first will try to create and then we will see. So we have created, and but this credential is not available now here. Be remember, we will do this later. Next one, we have to create the external data source. Okay, so data source is this, and we have to provide the server name because my source and data source and destination both database is in the same server. So I will put my server name. What is the test table we want? We want this test DB. So we have given it and we are trying to execute this. So it is also executed successfully. Now this time to create the external table. right? So we are going to create the external table. I will take this next. So create external table means you have to script out. In the last video session I have already explained, and you have to give, this is the same thing, table which one you will script out, and then after that you have to add the data source name. Data source, we have created this SQL sample, that one we have to give, and what my schema name, that one we have to give, and we have to give the object name. So now what we have to do, uh, so external, whenever we are creating here, right? So that time object name which one is going to be prefer, right? That has to be in different name. So create external table, right? We are creating the external table here. Only we are going to change this. We are going to put ext external underscore carp, like that. Okay, and we are going to execute this now. So it is also executed successfully, and after that what we'll do, we'll try to access this. So of course, if I'm going to run this command car, this is going to run db2 database, but what we have to do, we have to put this ext underscore car, and now you run. Let's see what is the error you are getting. We are getting something error, that is, it's saying like you have to add this IP address, right? So for that, we have to just add into the firewall. So that's why. So what we'll do, either you can go to the portal and you can go to the server, and here also you will able to do, you go to the network setting and directly you can add that IP address which one you are getting from here, or otherwise you can run this command also. So I will run this command, and I'm taking this IP address, I'm just pasting it here. I'm pasting here, and I'm trying to execute it. So, oh, sorry. Okay, it has to be run into the master database, not here. It is giving here, you must be in the master database. I have executed now. It is executed successfully. Then I will go to the DB2 database where I was there in the before and trying to select that table, which is now. So I try to access, but it is again given the error like login failed for the user demo, because I told one login, that login which one I have created the credential, that login has to be available in your source table, right? So I'm standing on the db2, but I have to get the data from here. So this login and user has to available in this. So it is same as your link server, I have already told. So what I will do, I will go to create login first. You cannot create user, so first you have to create the login. I created the login. Okay, you have to be there in the master database. So we'll go to the master database. Okay, now I created it. Then after that, I will go to this test DB, because I have to access this from the test DB. So I will just create the user also. So once you have created the user and password, you have to provide the access also. So what I will do, I will take this command and I'm adding data reader to this. Okay, so this also completed. Now if I will go and I will try to execute this, let's see what data I'm getting. So you will be able to get the data from test TV, right? So if you have some both same table name into the both same in the both database, if you have the same table, then how you will create that? You have to change this name here. Don't give the same name, right? You have to give the different name here. That one you can verify, right? And one more thing, there is a lot of limitation. You, if the client is asking like I have 10 table, can you able to create the external data source so I will able to access from the other database? Or if somebody is asking like I'm going to migrate the all database from the on-prem to Azure SQL and I have few tables. So can you create their external table and I will use into in my application? So there it is not possible always. So now as of now it is possible, but there is a lot of limitation is there. That one we are going to discuss in the next video session. And in the next video session, what I'm going to do till now, whatever we have worked in my first video, what we have done, we have created two different database, and we do, and we have one table here and we are accessing from this, and the next one we have created the same table into the both database and then we access, right? In the next video session, what we are going to do, we are going to create two different Azure SQL server, and we will try to access from one server to other server data using the external table. That one we are going to do in the next video session. As of now, only this much. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please continuous watch my next video session. Thank you so much.